Hi everyone, welcome to the channel where it's all about learning and playing the music we love. In this video we're going to look at the album version of the brilliant and iconic Dire Straits song Brothers in Arms, which gave the band's 1985 album its name. The album was certified 10 times platinum in the UK and 9 times platinum in the States. So what a great track to learn to play. I'll show you how to play all of the lead parts, and I'll also put the relevant chords up on the screen as we go through so that you can play along with the rhythm section too. I'll be using a volume pedal in some places to get that true Knopfler sound. You don't need one. If you've got one, great. If you have one or you're thinking of getting one, it might be helpful for you to hear how I use it. The one I've got is a Boss FV50H. Any will do as long as it's a high impedance pedal designed to go in front of the effects chain. So if that sounds good, let's get cracking. Come with me. So here we are with the Les Paul. If you've got a guitar with humbuckers or P90s, that's great. I've got my gain set up at about 12 o'clock on my Yamaha THR30. I've got the bass and the treble at about 12 o'clock. I've got the middle turned up a little bit higher than 12 o'clock. I've got a little bit of delay and a little bit of reverb. If you haven't got a guitar with humbuckers, any guitar will do. Just pop a little bit of gain on there and play with your EQ so that you get a sound that you're really happy with. Let's have a look at all the chords you'll need for this one. So the first one is if you bar first 4 strings at the 4th fret and then put your ring finger on the D string at the 6th fret, you've got a G sharp minor. Then if you put your middle finger on the 5th fret of the B string, you've got an E major. Bring your little finger, put it in between the two on the 6th fret of the G string. And you've got a C sharp minor. And then we need 2 F sharp majors. So the first one is here. So a bar with your index finger across the 2nd fret, first 4 strings, and then ring and little finger on the 4th fret of the D and the G strings. That gives you your F sharp major sus4. And then take your little finger off, put your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the G string, and you've got your F sharp major. You also have an F sharp major up here, so it's like that E chord that we played, but it's 2 frets up. So it's a bar, 6th fret, first 4 strings, and then middle finger, 7th fret, B string, ring finger, 8th fret, D string. You'll need a B major, and I play it with a bar. That makes it nice and easy. So that's all you'll need in terms of chords for this song. Let's have a look at how they link together with the lead parts. So let's go through the introduction section of the main guitar part. This is before the words "These Mist-Covered Mountains" come in. And here is the first part where there is some volume pedal. So this is how it sounds with the volume pedal. I'll do that without the volume pedal, and it's fine without. Let me slow that down for you. So we start with that bend on the 6th fret. Use your ring finger. And then we go And then with the volume pedal, then we're onto these mist-covered mountains, so we're onto the E. And the lead part goes. At performance speed, you can get away with some more pulling off and hammering on, like this. So it's actually one pluck. You'll see that I start with my ring finger. That's because the positioning of the index finger makes life a little bit easier. And then I finish with my middle finger. Doesn't matter which finger you finish on, as long as you're comfortable with it and you're getting that beautiful tone out of the vibrato. Then we have Our Home Now for Me, and we've got the lovely volume pedal. If you're enjoying the video and getting something out of it that you can use in your playing, then it would be great if you could give me a thumbs up, maybe even subscribe. That would be brilliant. Okay, let's get back to it. My home is in the lowlands. Very straightforward. And always will be. There's no real lead part there. F sharp sus4 to F sharp. So someday you'll return to. Straightforward. So that's the, what's that, the 5th, 7th, 8th fret. Your valleys and your farms goes to that E major, then the C sharp minor, then the F sharp major sus4, and this next part is worth paying attention to because it's a little bit of a recurring theme throughout the song. So where he sings Burn to be Brothers in Arms, he's playing the guitar at the same time as singing the melody. So we start in that G sharp minor position and we're playing this. I'll play that again for you. Then we're back into the guitar theme, and it's beautiful how from there we go to here. Then he uses his volume pedal to come to this note. So he does this. You don't have to do that if you don't have a volume pedal, so you can go. And then another volume pedal. Okay, so now we're into Through Fields of Destruction, and then we do this lovely little motif. Go the fingering slowly, so we start up here. Then Baptisms of Fire, again it's volume pedal. I've witnessed your suffering. As the battle raged higher, there's no particular lead part in there, so you can follow the chords through. Then we're into Hurt Me So Bad, and we're onto that D sharp minor, and we start on the 9th fret. Worth paying attention to the pull-offs and hammer-ons here. You can do it in one beautiful sweeping motion almost. Have one pluck at the beginning and one pluck at the end, and everything else is finger pressure. So start with your ring finger, and again for strength and comfort, I do a little slide with my index finger. Hammer on with the middle finger, then allows me to finish there. Fear and Alarm, it's some more volume pedal. And for You Did Not Desert Me, Brothers in Arms, again he plays along with himself in the background. Then we're into the first iteration of the main theme on the guitar. So this main motif section, I like to start here. We do that again, super slow. And then I come to here, and there's a reason for that, which I'll tell you in a second. And that reason is this. It's so that this index finger can sit on those two strings and do this. Let me play that whole section for you. So now we're into So Many Different Worlds, and he begins it with a little slide down from nice with a volume pedal. And then we're into I'll slow that down for you. Nice slide up. So actually that is that G sharp major. He's just going up the chord. Let me slow that down and I'll go all the way through for you again. Okay, so now we're into the first kind of main solo, and the best place to start is on the 6th fret of the D string, and we go like this. Just break that down really slowly for you. Okay, now we're into the 3rd verse, and the sun's gone to hell. There's that E and F sharp major, but what he does a nice little pick there. Just show you my picking hand. You'll see I'm only really plucking the B and the D strings here. The G string will ring, but it doesn't need to be particularly audible in the chord. And the moon's riding high, we've got some more foot pedal. Let Me Bid You Farewell goes like this. You could play that on the B string. It's just a personal preference for me. I like the tone on that G string. Every Man Has to Die. So we're going to, it's actually an E major 7. So it's that would be a normal E chord, but he plays with that E moved down to a D sharp. And he plays it with a volume pedal, so it's got a bit of a swell. So this is what it sounds like. Lovely, isn't it? And then this little motif goes like this. So I start with a bar right across 5 strings there on the 6th fret, and Written in the Starlight, it's another one of these. But he moves down to that second little bit there, so it's a bit like that. Exactly the same plucking pattern and string orientation, so it's just a little bit higher up. And then we're back to We Are Fools to Make War. And then we're into the very end section, and we start up here. Let me show you that again really slowly. Then we move to here. So I start this section with my middle and ring fingers on the G and the B string. Your ring finger needs to stay put. So this note doesn't move, but this note bends like this. Again. And we're here. I'll go through that section again once in full for you. And then we're right up here. And essentially what you're doing, you're playing an A minor shape. That's an A minor shape, but we're playing this chord, which is the G sharp minor. And here we go like this. A little bit faster for you. This middle finger is the important one, and it's the one that might trip you up. So just be aware of this when you're playing and practicing slowly. Once you got to there, the natural inclination might be to go to there. But your finger, your middle finger, needs to go right back onto that B string. And then we're up here, ring finger. Again slowly. When you're playing at full speed, those two notes played together, on most guitars, they can sound like they're jarring a little bit. So if you can, practice with those, and it's a millisecond of separation, but practice them so that they're separate. You'll get a much sweeter tone. As opposed to hopefully you can hear what I mean. The fingering is really, really important here. So just watch. I'll play through the next section slowly for you, and you'll see hopefully why the fingering is important. So what we have here, we're moving from the fingers being up in this area, which is the 12th fret, and we need to move them down to here. So that fingering transition is very important. Watch again slowly. So you're moving in this part from there to there with the index finger. Again, as part of my research for doing this video, I've tried this part of the solo in various parts of the fingerboard, and this gives the best tone and the best recreation of the actual solo. And there we are at the end of the album version. Well, that's it for this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it and that you've got something out of it that you can use in your playing. So until next time, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye for now.